My first band, Walking on Ice, did our first live gigs in March 1990. Over the next 6 or 7 years, we gigged incessantly, but we were plagued with personnel problems. We did manage to release 2 cassettes, and a CD. Around the same time that we started playing, Jump did their first gigs. They managed to hold it together a bit better than we did and were a little bit more prolific over the same period. Somewhere around 98, 99, they had their first personnel change. John phoned me up, asked if I wanted to play bass for them, and of course I said yes. And over the next 9-10 years, we carried on the trend. There's 5 studio albums, a live album, and an EP there. Eventually I moved on, but of course Jump continued. And we've got a little section there. The most recent album is Breaking Point. This contains what I consider to be some of the greatest bass playing Jump I've ever had. Mark Pittham did some fantastic bass lines, but he left the band just before this was released. So I was the one lucky enough to play this stuff live, and unlucky enough to have to learn it, of course. I'm going to play a track off of this album, one of my favourites, one of Mark's great bass lines, from Breaking Point, The City.
It's another lucky day, and I get to climb these walls. Another 24 on a great big spinning ball. Heart of the city and waved it in front of our eyes. They've torn it to shreds with no pity as the last breaths expire to the size of the things that we all took for granted. Those that steeped us in faith are all gone. The things that we shared and the risks we all dared to take when the beat drove us on. Sucked out the facts that remained, and that universe melted and ended in the white-hot success that they claimed. And all that was left were the spaces in the crucified minds of the poor. We were famished and dry and too tired to cry as the dead came to beat down the door. As the birds left the towers, they flew as the wind tore away. The hopes and the cares of so many in the storm of that last dying day. was born, and what I take, excused or condemned, I will hold dear as the love that you gave me, my friend.